You're tuned into Sunrise Radio. My name is Raj, and today we're joined by Shamime Jan from Bollyfit. Welcome to the studio, Shamime.
Thank you, Raj. Great to be on Sunrise.
So, Shamime, just let's start. For listeners who don't necessarily know what Bollyfit is all about, let's talk about that.
Yeah, Bollyfit is a safe space we've created in the city of Manchester, and we are expanding at this moment. And it's a safe space for women to get together. We hook them in with fitness, but then we have a transformational program, which is all about healthy eating, healthy thinking, and then also creating leaders from within those sessions who go out and run other fitness sessions. So we're developing women, basically, mothers, grandmothers, young girls, all welcome, very inclusive. And the beauty of it is it's the beats of South Asian music that we hook them in with that, because we all resonate with our culture. And then we have Afrofit for our African Caribbean sisters. They love to do the movements with their music. So we've created Afrofit sessions for them.
Now, what was the impetus for combining Bollywood music to fitness?
Yeah, well, it's my own lived journey, actually. 11 years ago, I was at a very low ebb in my life where my mental health needed support, and I didn't want to use the medications, but I knew fitness was my answer. So I tried to find, as a Muslim woman, trying to find a safe space for me to go and exercise where I could take my hijab off. I wasn't successful. The gyms were female only, but the PTs, males would walk in, the cleaners, male cleaners would walk in. And then I went to Zumba, and it was a lot of white English women who wouldn't even connect with me. And I didn't feel I belonged in any of those spaces. So then I created Bollyfit, and all it was is a music box, closed room, safe room for women to come and move to their cultural moves. And that's how Bollyfit started 11 years ago.
So let's delve into that. You've mentioned, obviously, male trainers, not inappropriate sometimes spaces. How important do you think it is for the South Asian community to have culturally relatable fitness spaces in this day and age?
Well, that's exactly what I experienced once I set the Bollyfit sessions off. The amount of women who attended and just didn't attend for one session, we created a community out of it. They love attending. And when they love attending, guess what happens next? Their health gets better, their fitness gets better, their GPs are now happier, their families are happier. So what we created was a cultural space that they felt that they belonged. They were seen as an individual, and they were recognized for who they were, and they took pride in being who they were as well. And that's the kind of space we've created. It's a culturally appropriate space for South Asian women. And then again, like I said, with our African and Caribbean sisters, just being able to be them without having to be something else, the authentic self that they are. We welcome that. And also non-judgmental space where they can come in their shalwar kameez, and many of them do. They can come in their hijabs, and many of them do. And nobody will say, "Oh, you're not wearing the right right clothing." Yeah, attire, that you're not wearing the right attire, or nobody will look at them as to make them feel uncomfortable why they've come into a space like that dressed as they are. So it's a very much a community we've created, and a community that the women who attend value it very much as well.
Was there a particular moment where you kind of saw the real impact Bollyfit was happening?
Yeah, it's every day, Raj. Whenever I'm in a session, even up till now, the transformation is when the women walk in, you can feel their energy, you can feel their bodies. Not happy, very closed, yeah. And then as we deliver that 45 minutes of movement, at the end of it, they are owning their space. I feel they expand. And that means their smile expands as well, their energy expands, and they walk out like a younger version of themselves. So it's not did I ever notice it? We notice it every day in the sessions.
Now, you mentioned the energy, etc. For someone listening right now who maybe hasn't exercised in years, what's the first step they should take?
Yeah, that is seriously, that those are the women that they love coming to us the first time. They've never been to exercise before. The first step you should take if you want to exercise and you're not doing it, just put your TV on, put something on YouTube. We've all got access to YouTube, and just move with the music. It's the movement. It doesn't have to be a rigid exercise. Just move your bodies. Your body needs movement. And when we're not moving, that's when we're getting worse and we're getting older then. Yeah, we're getting weaker. So movement is essential for our bodies. And the only thing is we've designed our lives to be stationary too much. So my first thing for anybody who's not exercised, just go for a walk. If that's boring, put some music on and just move and sway your body. And you will feel the difference. 5 minutes of swaying your body, you will feel the difference.
What does, obviously we're doing this interview for International Women's Day. What does women empowerment mean to you?
Oh, women is what I live for, Raj. Women is why I am here every day, because I see women on a daily basis and I see the potential in them, but they do not see the potential in themselves sometimes because they're in an environment that doesn't condition them to see that. So women empowerment to me means just helping and supporting to create an environment where women become who they're meant to be. They become their authentic self. They have self-respect for themselves. They don't shrink for others. They shine who they're supposed to, be and shine for. Their personalities come out. So I believe that is real empowerment when that transition happens for a woman, when she owns herself, she owns that space. She doesn't shrink for anybody. And that's what gives permission to other women when they see that to shine with her.
So going on from that, what message would you give to particular female listeners listening right now?
Congratulate yourself for being a woman. You are superhuman. You give life to life and own it. Be the most perfect person you want to see others be. Yeah, because sometimes we point too many fingers. Oh, it's my husband or my family. Forget them. Empower yourself, grow yourself, educate yourself, and be who you want to be. Yeah, in the boundaries of, families as well. We teach that as well. But make sure that you don't point fingers. Yeah, don't blame anybody. Just look at yourself and say, how can I improve my life today for the better? And keep doing that every day.
And if you could give us some details about your classes.
Yeah, sure. So we run in Manchester, but like I mentioned, we are expanding throughout the country now. So we've got the opportunity for any woman throughout the UK who would like to become an Afrofit coach or a Bollyfit coach to contact us. Google us on, just Google us Bollyfit Active, and we will come up on all the social medias, or Shamime Jan. You'll have all my details there, and then contact us and either pop into Manchester for a session, or we can bring it to you as a taster in your city.
Thank you for joining us today, Shamime.
Thank you so much, Raj.